You're on that trip you've been dreaming about forever. You press the button on your tiny camera, you see a blinking light, and you think you're capturing every second. But when you get home, you realize you've got nothing. Your Insta360 GO Ultra was talking to you the whole time, but you didn't speak the language. That feeling is just gut-wrenching, and it's a mistake almost every new user makes. But today, that stops. Hey everyone, Saab from the Tech Packer, and today, like many other days, I'm your tech whisperer. Because you see, your camera has a secret language of lights that 99% of people get wrong. Today, I'm teaching you that language, from the absolute basics to the hidden features that even some pros don't know exist. By the end of this, you'll be fluent, confident, and you'll never miss a critical shot again. Let's start with the single biggest point of confusion, the one I get asked about daily. It's the difference between a cyan light and a red light. So let's get the fundamental vocabulary straight. When you power on, the cyan light will flash 3 times, then go solid. That's the camera saying, hello. When you power off, it will flash cyan 5 times. That's goodbye. And when you see a solid cyan light, that means ready. It means the camera is in standby, fully charged, and waiting in USB mode or has pre-recording enabled. It's waiting for your command. You need to burn this into your brain. Cyan means standby. Think of it as the camera saying, I'm awake and I'm ready, but I am waiting for your command. A solid cyan light means the GO Ultra is on, but it is not recording. Now hold on just a second there, sir, because there is an exception to this, and it's a weird one, and that's interval photo. I know, I didn't make this. I'm just here to help you to understand it. When you set an interval photo sequence going, it will count down each photo with 5 blinks of the cyan light. First 2 slowly and then 3 fast. So yeah, interval photos are different. Burn that into your brain too, if you've got room. This is the most important part. The biggest mistake beginners make is thinking that any light means I'm recording, and that's a fast track to disappointment. A flashing red light is the universal Insta360 symbol for action. When you see that indicator blinking red, you are actively recording. It's the camera saying, it's showtime. This applies to standard video and a time-lapse time shift too, which is a kind of a time-lapse. So from now on, your new mantra is, if it's not blinking red, I'm not making a memory. It's that simple. Okay, let's get into the warnings. This is when your camera tries to get your attention before something goes wrong. This is the language of yellow. First, there's the solid yellow light. This is a full stop. It's the camera screaming, I cannot work. The card is full, there's no card in the slots, there's an abnormal file writing error, or some kind of USB exception. If you see solid yellow, you must stop and fix the problem. Now, I've done this several times where I've kind of offloaded the SD card, put it into a card reader, done something to it, and then I've kind of forgotten to put the SD card back in. And when I turn it on, there's the solid yellow light. It's actually a lifesaver. Second, there are the flashing yellow warnings. These are cries for help. If it flashes yellow 3 times every 5 seconds, it's telling you it's either low on battery, has insufficient storage space, or there's some kind of charging issue going on. It's your feed me or free me signal. If it flashes yellow 3 times once, that's a temperature abnormal warning. The camera is overheating. You need to let it cool down. Understanding these yellow warnings moves you from being a reactive user to a proactive creator, if you know what's coming. Okay, now for the more specific updates you might see your GO Ultra trying to tell you about. A solid orange light means the camera is powered off and charging. On the pod, this light will turn green when it's full. On the camera itself, the light will just turn off. A slow flashing blue light is the do not disturb sign. It means the camera is updating its firmware. Whatever you do, do not power off the camera during this process. Be patient and let it finish. Look, in my research testing the LEDs, I found that you also just get a solid blue light when the GO Ultra is updating firmware too. So safe to say, whether flashing or solid, the blue light looks like it means you just kind of need to leave your GO Ultra alone for a while, circle back in a few minutes, to see what's going on. And finally, a really cool hidden one, flashing red and blue. This is the Find My Status indicator. If you've misplaced your camera and trigger the Find My feature in the app, the camera will flash red and blue to help you to locate it. You know, it might be a dark room or something. All right, if you've already had a big aha moment, do me a huge favor and tap that like button. You don't have to smash it, just a tippy tap will do the trick and you won't break your device either. It's a win-win. It tells the algorithm that this is valuable information and helps other Insta360 users find this guide too. Okay, now let's get into the really secret stuff, because the next one is a feature hidden in plain sight. On the Go Ultra camera unit, there are two LED indicators. Now these aren't just for status, they're actually a guide to your camera's orientation. Here's the secret. When you hold the camera for a horizontal landscape shot, you'll see the red active LED light as a short horizontal line. But if you rotate the camera 90 degrees for a vertical portrait style shot, you'll now see the red active LED lights as short vertical lines. It's a subtle but brilliant visual check because it's easy to lose track of the way the camera is oriented because it's a square now as opposed to the lozenge shape of the previous cameras in the Go series. For them, it was pretty easy to tell. Let's talk about the last part of the language, and that is silence. Sometimes the best signal is no signal at all. You can turn off the indicator lights in stealth mode by swiping down on the action pod menu and tapping the light bulb icon. This is fantastic for being discreet, but it creates a new problem. How do you know if you're recording? The solution is to turn on haptic feedback. The Go Ultra gives you a distinct vibration when you start and stop recording. You learn to speak the camera's language through touch instead of sight, giving you total confidence without any lights. The secret language of your Insta360 GO Ultra is a secret no more. You now know every single color and flash pattern from power on to critical errors. You know the hidden orientation cue, the Find My signal, and how to use stealth mode like a pro. You are now fluent. You can listen to what your camera is telling you and react with confidence, making sure you never again face that heartbreak of a missed shot. So, what's your biggest aha moment you've had with your camera's lights? Let me know down in the comments. And if this video finally helped you master your Insta360 GO Ultra and you want to see more, tippy tap that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Up here.